Today, I finished my auto storage system, I build the largest iron farm I've ever made, I make more progress on the diamond beacon, and even more. Enjoy the video. And I must say, I am very happy to be back. Also, I'm not updating to 1.20 yet. I'm going to do that next episode, so I have something to look forward to. If I end up making a next episode, that is. But I think the first thing I'm going to do is get another notch apple. So I'm going to go into the nether and fly very, very far away. And I'm sure this is far enough, so I'm going to build another portal. Now I'm going to head through and fly around until I find either a mountain or a desert. Also, if I find a ruined portal, I might as well search it because it does have a small chance of having a notch apple. The golden apple is not what I wanted, but I'll still take it anyway because they are pretty useful. And I just remembered that I forgot to turn on my warden disabler, so if I go into an ancient city to find notch apples, it is going to be a bit more tricky, but I'm sure I'll be fine. And finally, I have found somewhere that I can hope to find an ancient city in. This mountain isn't that tall, but it might work. And I have found Deep Dark, so I guess that's a good sign. Now, does it attach to an ancient city? Well, I have found diamonds, which is good. And also I've set off Shrieker. Oh my goodness, get out. Why did it spawn a warden? I need to get out of here. I was not prepared for that. That was close. I didn't even get to pick up the diamonds.
And
now I'll get some sleep in this village, and I'll build a portal and go back home. And it seems that I have to go this way, and of course it's the only way that has a wall. However, what I can do is kill an enderman, and then use the pearls to get up to the nether roof. And now it'll be a lot faster to get back home. And the durability on my elytra right now is not great, so I'm going to stop at the gold farm to repair them. And now everything is repaired except the things that don't have mending, so I can loot the chests, and I might as well give the gold to these guys. And I finally decided after all these episodes to work on the item sorter. As you can see, I have 3 chests here, and I mean, this room is also very small, so I need to expand it. But first, I'm going to get some wood for chests. I'm hoping I have some in here. I have a bit, but I'm definitely going to need a lot more. I'm going to turn on the bone meal farm and get to work chopping trees. And this should be enough wood, so I'm going to turn off the bone meal farm and get it all from the chest. And because every single item has 3 chests, I'm going to need a total of 192 double chests. So this is not going to be nearly enough, but at least it's a start. And to make this slightly faster, I'm going to get some iron. I was going to put a beacon down, but I guess I don't have any, so I'm going to quickly get some rest and fly all the way to the wither skeleton farm. Still not very content with this farm. It turns out I was wrong about what I have to spawn proof, because as you can see there are 92 entities loaded in the top left, and I don't want there to be more than probably like 5, but I did just get a skull. And this part is pretty simple. I just spawn a wither right here, and then he can't escape. And I can just take him out with my sword and easily get another star. And now I can set up a beacon. And now I can give it haste 2, and now I can mine way faster. And it seems that there's a river here, so I'm not going to be able to go all the way this way. But I think if I do chests on this side too, then I can have just about enough. And that's the room completely mined out, and I can put all the stone from it in here. And I think the walls for this room are going to be stone brick, either that or a mixture of quartz and more blackstone. But now I can get to work placing more chests. I've run out of chests now, so I've decided to fly to the bartering farm and get a load of blackstone. Now I can turn it into slabs, and I can mine out the floor. And there's the floor done, and I think this wall can also be blackstone. And it looks like I have a bit of a problem. Yeah, these creepers are really being annoying right now. Alright, I better remember to light it up this time. And I think some glowstone in the floor would be nice. But if I'm going to do that, I need a lot more, which I can get right here. Now I can place it all on the floor, and I think it looks pretty good. It could use a bit more touching up, but we'll see how it is with the walls and ceiling done, which I think I'm going to use quartz for. I wonder how quartz pillars would look. You know what? I think I like it. And this can all be blackstone. But to finish it, I'm going to need a lot more quartz. So I'm going to use the gold farm. I've been here for quite some time, so I'm going to grab the gold and trade it all to these guys. And with this, I am done with the walls. The reason why there's gaps is because hoppers are going to go there, which I do not yet have. However, I can now start on the ceiling. And I've decided that I want to use basalt for the roof. I'm hoping it'll look good, but I'm not completely sure, so we'll just have to see. And I think the ceiling is just about done. I think I just need to sort out this entrance. That's better. And I think all that's left is to add the hoppers and finish the chests. And also get rid of this beacon. Also, I'm hearing all these monsters here. Oh my goodness, there's quite a few of them there. I think I'm going to put some torches here. And I don't think any more mobs can spawn down here. or at least not on this staircase. But I'm guessing I'm going to need probably thousands of wood for the amount of hoppers I need, because it's 2 logs per hopper, and it's 6 hoppers per item, and there's a total of 64 items, but I'm also going to need extra hoppers to go around the back. So I'm probably going to need up to 15 stacks of wood, so I guess I better get chopping. I've gotten quite a bit of wood. It's not enough, I don't think, but it might be close. Let's get all the chests placed down first, and there we go. Now I just need loads of hoppers, and I don't think this is enough, but let's get them placed in and see. Yep, I didn't even finish the first row. I think I seriously underestimated the amount I would need. Honestly, I don't even know if I'll have enough iron. I've been here for a long time. Good thing no creepers came over because it turns out they can see me through here. But I'm going to turn this off, and I've gotten loads of wood, and there's no way it's not enough. So I guess I can get back to work. And I believe that is all of the hoppers placed down. And now I have to do the redstone. So I'm going to need a lot of stuff. Mostly redstone, but I'm also going to need a lot of quartz. And I'm guessing I have plenty of stone. I need about 8 stacks of redstone, which hopefully won't be too hard to get, as long as I have enough emeralds. Probably going to need to use the ray farm. But you know, I could just take from the emerald beacon. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to kill Raid Captain and start farming emeralds. And I'm pretty sure this is enough emeralds, so I'm going to get rid of the bad omen and fly back home. Now I can get to work getting redstone. I'm pretty sure I have enough redstone now, so now I can get to work. I finished doing all of the redstone except the comparators on both sides. Somehow I did run out of redstone, so I'm going to have to get a bit more. There we go. However, I am also going to need more nether quartz. But I don't think I'm going to get it from the barter farm, because piglins don't actually trade it that much, instead of just going to collect it from the nether. Or mine it from the nether, I should say. 2 stacks should be more than enough, so I think that's everything I need. So now I can once again get placing. And that's every single one down, so the last thing to do is add the fillers. And I think I better sort it as well. Instead of just having them randomly, like, you know, cobblestone, netherrack, iron, stone, I think I'll have all stone things in one spot and then all ores in another and so on. And now everything is done, I just want to hunt for some blocks to put in here. For example, blackstone and basalt. And I might as well put netherrack in here too. And now I've completely filled this up. Some spaces are left blank because I don't have the items that go there, and I didn't put nearly as many items in here as the game actually has. I'm going to have to expand it later. I did just realize, however, that this is not actually connected to a chest, so in order to put something into the system, I would have to come all the way over here and put it in that hopper, which is not very good, so I'm going to have to fix that. I think I'm going to put the chest right here, and that is every hopper placed. And now anytime I want to put something into the system, I just open this chest and put it in here. And if the item doesn't sort into any of these, it'll just end up in this chest. To test it, I'll just put this water bucket in here. Okay, actually, I forgot. Apparently, I don't know how Minecraft hoppers work. Instead, the chest is going to have to be right here. And there we go. So now if I put some water in here, it should go all the way around here and eventually end up in this chest, but it might take a moment. Oh, wait. Okay, I just realized. I don't think these empty ones... Yeah, some of these empty ones do not have anything in them, so it might end up in here somewhere. Ah, finally I found it. This took so long. Okay, so because I don't have everything else filled up with items, things will just go wherever they want, I guess. So I'm not able to use the system quite yet. And I just remembered that last episode, I completely destroyed my iron farm. And that's because it was basically affecting the rates of my shulker farm and making it so that shulkers just spawned everywhere. So I guess I can start out by getting all this obsidian. I'm planning on replacing this farm with something very powerful. And to make it so powerful, it needs a lot of blocks. And I can actually get rid of this zombie because this new farm is... Oh no, that's not good. Alright, let's try to fix that. Oh, it's all going wrong now, isn't it? Okay, I guess it ended up being fine. I can get rid of the zombie because this farm is not going to use zombies. And with this obsidian, every single block is removed, except this area with the villagers. And also, there's supposed to be carpet there so that they can't fall into the composter. So now it's time to start getting materials for the farm. And I'm going to need loads of glass. This should be enough sand. So now I can go home to smelt it. However, I don't have any fuel, so I'm going to fly to the nether and get some coal from the wither skeleton farm. And while the glass is smelting, I can get other resources that I need. That includes some torches, some pressure plates, and some chests. And this should be everything I need for the base of the farm. So now I should fly over there and get building. And I actually did just remember that there is one more thing I need, and that is packed ice. And luckily for me, I live pretty close to an ice spikes biome, so it's not hard to get. And that's all the ice that I need, so I'm going to head back. The first thing I'm going to do is put a chest right here. I'm going to put glass on top and hoppers in the back. Now I'm going to build out 9 blocks and put ice in the middle. Going to have some pressure plates right here. And I'm going to build a 6x6 platform of glass here too. And this platform is where the golems are going to die. And now the base is completely done for the farm. You can see if I drop an item in here, it should flow all the way to where the chest is. And as you can see, it ended up in this chest. And now there's going to be lava right here and right there. And it should flow over here, but not quite go over the signs. Yep, just like that, it stops. And that is all the lava placed in. So the next part is the iron golem spawning platforms, but I do not have the stuff for those right now. And if you thought it was a lot of glass for the base, you're going to be very surprised here. This time I need 720 glass, and this is plenty of sand, so I'm going to head back and smelt it. However, I am going to stop at the blaze farm on the way there, because I don't really have any fuel for the furnaces, and this is plenty of blaze rods, so I can head back home. Now I can set the sand off smelting. I'm also going to need over 1,000 slabs for this part. And I think I'm going to use stone ones because it's clearly, I have a lot of it. This should be all of the slabs, and meanwhile the glass is smelting very nicely. And I do need more wood for fences, because I need over 8 stacks of fences, and currently I have just about 5, maybe 6. And that used almost 3 stacks of oak logs, so it does take a lot. So I'm going to turn on the bone meal farm, and use the wood farm a bit more. And I'm hoping this is enough wood. It should be more than enough. So I can turn off the bone meal machine and get it all out of the chest. Now I can make fences, and it turns out I was wrong about the amount of fences I need. I thought I needed 530, but I only need like 320 or something like that. So I have plenty extra in here too. That also means I have plenty of wood to put back in here. So this is everything I need for the golem spawning platforms, so I guess I can get to work. Also, the tutorial I followed for this build is linked in the description below. And now this is the first spawning platform complete. And I'm working on the last thing, but I do have a slight issue. The villagers are right here, and they're definitely in the way. I think if I remove both of these beds... Oh gosh, okay, maybe... Gotta be careful here. If I remove this bed, then he should get in that bed instead. There he goes, and now I can just block this off, and hopefully that'll be out of the way enough that it doesn't bother me. Actually, now all the villagers are stuck in this composter, so I can just put a slab right here, and now none of them can get out, and they're stuck right there. So that makes things easy. And now every single one is completely done, so the next thing to add is the villager pods. But I'm going to have to come back to that because I do not have the resources for it right now. But I must say, the farm really is coming together so far. I'm going to need 60 beds for this part, and I might have enough string for it in the creeper farm, because that farm also kills spiders. So we'll just have to see. I know there's a lot in here, but I don't think it'll be quite enough. It should be about 3 stacks of wool that I need, so this is actually plenty. And I can put the extra in back in here. Also, I decided to harvest the sugarcane farm real quick, and I got this much sugarcane, so I guess it really does work. Way better than I thought it did. I mean, it's over 1,000 sugarcane from just one harvest. Anyway, now I can craft all of the beds. Also, yeah, there's a lot of them. I can't hold them all in my inventory, so I'm just going to have to come back for those ones. I still can't hold them all with these 2 shulker boxes. I'm going to need yet another shulker box. What is going on here? How many mobs are here? There's too many, that's all I know. Why are they all trying to get into this super small thing? You know what? I'm just gonna leave them alone. I do not want to be a part of that at all. Now, not including villagers, this should be everything I need for this part. And the villagers are definitely going to be the most annoying part. But I think I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. And there's the first villager area done, and I just have to move on to the other ones now. There's the second one done. There's the third, the fourth, and the fifth. And the next thing is to get the villagers in, but I don't think that I'm going to do that right now. Instead, I'm going to fly back home, get some rest, and start getting stuff for the rails. And this is basically all I need for the track. I am going to need more glass, but I'm not going to get that right now. So to start, I'm going to go right here and tower up until I'm level with these glass blocks, and place a glass block right there. Then I'm going to get rid of these blocks, and then I'm going to keep bridging this way until I hit the same point on that section right there. There we go. And I'm going to do the same thing right here. And now I think I'm going to put some stone here and then a detector rail. Then I'm going to put rail here, and then powered rail going like this. Actually, turns out that this one right here should be stone, not glass. So that should be better now. Except this torch right here is actually supposed to go right here, I think. And as you can see, that turned on the powered rail. And there should also be a block right there. And I'm pretty sure it's basically going to be the same thing right here. However, I did just run out of powered rails. It turns out that I did not bring enough. So I'm going to have to get more of those. But I'm going to need more redstone for that, so I'm going to have to use the raid farm. And this is plenty of emeralds to buy redstone with. So I'm going to get rid of the bad omen and do some trading. And this is more than enough redstone, so I can make powered rail and get back to work. And I think now I can just put rail on every single one of these glass blocks. Now this is the part that I'm probably going to run out of glass at. I need to put glass over every single one of these rails. So it's going to take like maybe up to 3 stacks. I don't think that's supposed to have glass on it. So the glass is supposed to stop right there, I think. Just like that. And it's going to start up again right about here. And I did run out of glass. I'm so close to the end. It's right there. But I'm going to have to go get more. After this, I do have to put villagers in there. And that's all the glass smelted. So I can finally finish the track. So the next thing is to get the villagers in. Which is definitely going to be annoying. I think I'm going to make a track going all the way over to my villager breeder over that way. Or I could just build a simple one over here. It's going to take 60 villagers, so it's going to be a lot. So I think I'm going to come right here and tower up with scaffolding. And that should be far enough. I'm going to carefully come right here and place a block. And I'm basically going to make a little area for the baby villagers to be in. And I'm going to put water right here and keep towering up just a bit more. So basically when baby villagers fall, they'll be swept this way and I'll be able to get them in a minecart by placing one right here. So they'll automatically go through the wall into the minecart. Or at least that's how I hope it'll work. And I'm basically going to do the same thing as I did for my normal villager breeder. And I think it should now be done. I just need to get 4 villagers in here. And it can have up to 3 villagers waiting in here before they'll stop breeding. And technically it will start working once I have 2 villagers in here. I just need to put all the trapdoors down like this. And luckily there's villagers waiting for me right there. Hopefully getting them up here won't be too annoying. And now I can do this and kind of make a staircase. I just really hope that the villagers don't go in there, because that would not end well. In fact, I think I should probably do this on the other side. And also, it looks like there is a problem here. Why is this doing this? I forgot to put a trapdoor there, it would seem. And also... Alright, I'm out of gunpowder. I'm going to need to go grab some more quick. Hopefully there'll already be some here. I think there's going to be a little bit. Yeah, there's 28, not that much, but it will be enough for now. But I think the problem is right here. Yeah, this is open. This should be closed. And now I can put this back here. And that should have stopped the water. So now I can get back to getting the villagers in. And I'm going to need more blocks to get up, so I might as well go back home and get some stone. Here we go. And there's no way this isn't going to be enough. And that should be the staircase completely done. Hopefully it won't be too hard to get them in. I do have to do all of them at the same time, which might make things a bit harder. So just in case, I think I'm going to make a little platform right here. So here goes nothing. And they're already pushing each other off. This is not going to end well. Come on, just go up. You go up, and you guys just stay down here. Alright, stay there. And I think that he now... Yeah, I think he sees the other composters now, so he should just go up on his own. And he should just jump right in. Or you can just be stupid. You have to go through the hole. Fine. You know what? Have it your way. That's actually not going to work. Go in right there. No. Right there. There you go. Alright, so that is the first one in. And that wasn't too hard, so hopefully the other ones will be the same. And here comes the second one. Hopefully he'll be a bit smarter. Yeah, you gotta go through there. Look, you can go through any of these, but you have to stay on that block. This is impossible. He will not go in. Finally. And there goes the last villager. I think I'm going to need to feed them. However, first I'm going to remove this staircase. But I must say that was easier than I expected. And that is all of this removed. And I can get some food here. I'm not sure this is going to be enough, but we will see. And here you go, have some bread. I don't think it was enough. I think I'm going to have to get more. Kind of wish I had done this with glass that I could actually see them. But there is one more thing I need to do. Because this farm doesn't use zombies, it's going to use pillagers. And what I need to do is get a pillager that does not have any weapon. So that means I need to get a pillager with a crossbow and then basically break his crossbow. And I know that it takes a long time. A long time ago I tried doing that and it did not work out. But hopefully it isn't too hard this time. And I don't really know the best way to do this because the farm is really far away from this. Actually, I think I have an idea for how I'm going to get them back. I'm going to build a nether portal right here. Now I'm going to get the coordinates and break the portal. And now I'm going to build another portal on the roof of the nether. And it should link up to the portal in the overworld. So now if I make a boat, and also I think I'm going to want to take this armor off and put on non-thorns armor. And now if I get a guy to follow me up here, they are having trouble getting up here. Maybe if I do this. Yeah, here we go. And this guy should work. And hopefully he'll go through. I think I might need to break the boat first though. Yep. And I need him to get in the boat. He's kind of being annoying though. And I need to go this way in order to get back. So it might take a while, but you know what? It's worth it, I'm sure. And luckily when he's in the boat with me, he actually can't hit me with his crossbow. And it should be around here that I want to make the portal, but the problem is I don't want it to interfere with the shulker farm. So I'm going to leave him here and then go in the overworld to just make sure everything is going to work properly. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want to shut this off. Oh. Well, that was unexpected. Yeah, I better be more careful next time. I definitely do not want to lose the hardcore world like that. But if I fall down here, I can flick the lever. Yep. And that will turn the farm off. So if I made the portal right there, it would link up to that farm. So I want to be as far away from it as possible. And hopefully this will be far enough. Okay, perfect. It didn't connect. So now I just need to break this portal and make one at the same place in the nether roof. And it is very close to the shulker farm. It is a bit scary, but hopefully we won't have any linking issues. Nope. That is not the correct place. It's supposed to be over here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this portal, and I just ran out of rockets. Okay, I'm going to have to take a break and go to the gunpowder farm real quick. But yep, I'm just going to AFK here for a little bit, and hopefully I can get a good amount of gunpowder. And now I can take all the gunpowder and make some more firework rockets. And now I can sort out the problem with the linking portals. I'm pretty sure this portal right here is not where it should be. I think I'm going to just maybe do this and make it a bit further this way. Hopefully it'll work. Okay, perfect, it did. Nice. So now if I get some blocks, I can make a bit of a platform here. Also, I should probably get a name tag for the pillager. And I just realized that I can actually get infinite emeralds by trading to my librarian. So now if I go to this librarian right here and I buy a bookshelf for 1 emerald, I can then break it, and then I get 3 books, and every single book gives me 1 emerald. So now, I can just keep doing this for more emeralds. Now just like that, I have 12 books and 13 emeralds. Well, that's pretty easy. So now I can buy a name tag and start bringing the pillager over. And now, hopefully I can just get him to go in the portal. Hopefully he doesn't jump off. I don't think he will. Yep, he is still here. So I can... Are you kidding me? Alright, hold on. I need to go get the boat. Okay. Now I can place the boat right there and break the portal. And he is in the boat now. So now I can start bringing him over to the farm. I'm not going to put him in yet until I have the villagers in. And I should probably break the nether side of this portal because it might interfere with the shulker farm, which I should probably also repair. If I make a little thing right here, then I can... Okay, don't kill me. But now I should be safe, and he can just break his crossbow eventually. So I'm going to AFK until his crossbow is completely broken. And finally, at long last, he has broken his crossbow, so now I can let him out. And for some reason, it looks like he's holding a crossbow, even though he's not. Maybe if I save and exit. Now, as you can see, he's not holding anything. He doesn't even care. I do still have to be careful because if he goes near an iron golem, he will be killed. For now, I'm going to leave him here. And I'm going to go figure out if these villagers are actually breeding or not. And I do think that they need more food. And I'm hoping this is enough food. It better be. But we shall see. Also, I just remembered that the first baby villager also actually cannot fall down there. So I'm going to have to flap these like this. Those two are not how I want them. And I'm pretty sure they might need a bit more food. They really are being a pain now, but I don't really have any other choice. So I'm going to go ahead and give it to them. Not my flint and steel. You guys can enjoy that. And I guess I'll be back later. Because I still don't know exactly how I'm going to get them from here into the pods. I think I just need to build a bridge going down there. And I guess I'm going to start with this one. And there we go. I'm just going to make a bit of a bigger platform because villagers tend to be stupid. And I'm going to need to get some iron for a minecart. And luckily, I still have plenty of it left. And I can put the minecart right here, so every single time a villager goes down here, he will end up in this minecart. Somehow, we still don't have any more villagers. I really thought that would be enough food. Honestly, at this point, I think I should have just made a bridge from here. I think I'm going to try making the roof slightly higher. That might work. Wait, no wait, we got one. Yeah, I think that's because I removed the roof over this bed. So above the beds, I'm going to make the roof 1 block higher. So now, once this one grows up, I'm going to put him in here with the others. And I'm going to open this floor up so that the villagers will fall down there next time. Even with having 4 villagers, it's still going to take a very long time to get 60. And we do have an extra villager now, so he can go down there. And hopefully he'll be in this minecart now. Okay, not quite. I think maybe this glass has to be a stair of some sort. But I don't really have one, so I'm going to try using a wall instead. Or a slab. However, I do think he might end up falling, so I'm going to have to be careful about that. Oh, don't fall. Stop. Oh gosh, this is not good. You stay there. Alright, maybe that'll work now. Just need this guy to get in the minecart. And I think I can actually put him in a boat. So I'll do that. And because he's in a boat, I can just bring him down now. Oh, and oh. Okay, that was a bit close. It's in a bit of a precarious spot. I think if I just bring this out like this, I might be able to get him to go up there. However, I do need to wait until he grows up to do that. So I might as well get some rest. And now the second villager is in position. And it looks like this villager has just grown up, so he can go through here. And now he can be working just like all the other farmers. And that also means I can open all of these trapdoors. So now I just need to let the farm run. And you can already see how fast it is with 4 villagers. I have those 2 down there, obviously. And they still haven't grown up. But I already have 3 right here. And, you know, it's only the next day. This one actually just grew up, so I might be able to get him in now. But I think I should wait till night, so that he just goes right in on his own. And hopefully he won't, like, fall out or anything weird like that. I might be able to get him in with a composter. Okay, don't fall. If I do this, he might come up. Yep, there we go. No, don't go back down. What is he doing? If he goes into that water, what is wrong with him? You know what? You should have learned your lesson. And there's all 3 of the villagers that are going to be in this part right here. So with that done, I just have 57 more villagers to go. This is going to take a long time. And I think if I let this villager out now, he should go into one of the beds, hopefully. Yep, he did. And there's already another villager waiting for me right here. And I think, yeah, if I put a wall right there, I can easily get the villagers. And now this part is completely filled up with villagers. I can also get the first one in over here. Are you kidding me? Well, now I feel bad. You know what? It's his fault. He just decided to jump off. He didn't even get into the bed. He just jumped. Not my fault, guys. I'm just spawning proofing all these blocks because, you know, a creeper could spawn, a zombie could spawn, and I really do not want anything bad to happen, so it's better safe than sorry. And this is the last villager in this entire section. Just 4 more to go, and I've decided this farm it just isn't powerful enough. Right now it has 4 villagers, but I need it to have at least 6. And it should be ready to have the extra villagers now. And I'm also going to need to add more beds. I'm going to mine out here and get some string from the creeper farm, which can all be crafted into wool. And now there's 6 farmers in there, so I can open these. And having more villagers in there should speed it up a lot. And now every single villager is in here. That's 60 villagers in total, and that's not including all these extras that I have up here. This took so long, just about exactly what I anticipated it would take though. So I'm going to get some rest and start building a bridge to bring the pillager over with. Hopefully he's not too hard to get in. He shouldn't be. Hopefully we have no problems. I don't think we will. I think I'm going to move this over a bit over, yeah, like right here. And then place a minecart there. And then if I break the boat, and then I can push him into the minecart, hopefully. Yep, there he goes. And I think if I just break these blocks, he should fall down. Yep, he's on the track now. I do need those blocks back, though. And they're already spawning golems. So now I can get rid of this. They are spawning a lot of golems. So it seems to be working. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. So the farm should now be done. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this farm is so fast. Look at the amount of iron that's flowing in. These things are just from me dropping stuff while building the farm. But yeah, this is how much I've gotten so far. That's crazy. It's way faster than I expected. So I'd say that farm is definitely a job well done. And because of the amount of drops this gets, I'm going to have to expand the collection system. And that should be good for now. I'm probably going to want to expand it later. But for now, it should be fine. And now I can access the farm easily. And the iron is definitely coming in pretty quickly. But like I said earlier, the link to the tutorial is in the description. But in order to get all the food that I gave to those villagers, I did have to take from the Emerald Beacon. mostly because I just didn't really want to use the raid farm, but I can use it now, and this should be enough emeralds. So I'm going to repair the beacon and put the extra emeralds in here. And meanwhile, the iron farm has been working, so let's see how much iron we have. And this chest is full. This chest is almost half full. It's probably about a third of the way full. That is insane. This farm is just so fast. So I might as well take as much as I can carry and convert it into iron blocks. So then I can fit quite a bit in here. And in total, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, over 7 stacks of iron blocks. So that's insane. So it can all go in here. And you know, this dragon head and this dragon egg have been sitting in this chest way too long. So I think I'm going to make a treasure room. I don't know exactly how I'm going to build it. I think I'll make another tunnel going this way. But I am going to need blackstone for that, for the walls and floor, so I'm going to have to go to the nether quickly and mine some blackstone right here. And I think this is enough blackstone for now. I might need to get more later, but I doubt it. So now I can get to work. It should be exactly the same as this right here, basically. But I think I'm going to want to put some diamonds in the room. So just like in the beginning of the episode, I'm going to fly far away in the nether and build a portal. Now that I'm far away, I'm going to search for a very large cavern. And this looks just about perfect. There is also deep dark, so I have to be careful here. And it didn't take long to find some diamonds. I'm going to need my fortune pickaxe. And there's also some right over here. And there's some diamonds right here as well. I'll try not to die. But I do think that now I've explored this cave completely. So I'm going to fly out and look for a different cave. And this one has a lot of deep dark, so I'm going to have to be even more careful this time. Because honestly, I think the only way I could die in this world is dying to a warden. But I have found some diamonds. And I finally have over a stack of diamonds here. I don't know what to drop to get them though. I think I'll drop these. This cave that I found is amazing. If you think this part down here is huge, just wait. If I fly up here, you have this entire area as well. And if I fly this way, you'll notice that there's also this huge thing down here too. There's still more diamonds that I missed here too. This is more than enough for me, so I'm going to grab my obsidian and build a portal to go back home. And I can put a diamond block right here. I think that looks pretty good. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to put it above the door actually. Yeah, like that probably. And maybe I might add... I actually might put stairs here as well. This is kind of hard to figure out. I think that looks pretty good. And also, these are just going to be to other pathways so that I can go deeper and do more things. But this in here is going to be the actual room itself. My pickaxe is definitely being put to good use this episode, that's for sure. And now the room is mined out, so I can get to work decorating it. And now the room is completely done. And as you can see, it's very good. I have the dragon egg right there and the dragon head. And I put my notch apples here too. I really like it. It's probably one of my favorite builds that I've ever made. It was really hard to know like exactly what to do with the texturing on the walls and stuff and on the floor to make it look the best, but I think this is probably close to the best I could have done. But I have these elytras here, and I'm going to put more stuff here, here, and here. It's just extra spaces right there so that I can put stuff there if I want to. Probably want to put like 3 sets of diamond armor here, something like that. And I'll do the same on this side, 3 sets of diamond armor and then 3 elytras. That's probably what I'll do. And I might enchant these as well, but I think it looks really good. However, that did use just about all of my diamonds. It used 7 diamond blocks. I'm also going to put glowstone right here, and I can put all these resources that I used back in here. And now I have this treasure room showing how rich I am, but I still haven't finished the diamond beacon. In fact, I have not even gotten close to doing it. So once again, I'm going to head into the nether, build a portal, and look for more huge caves. This first one looks pretty good. And this isn't something you see every day. There's 2 full gold armor skeletons right here. That's pretty rare, actually. There's also a mine shaft over here. And in older versions, these were really good for finding diamonds in, but I don't really know if it's that good in 1.19. But I have found some diamonds in this cave right below it. And I think I've just about completely explored this cave. But I'm starting to notice just how common the large caverns are. And this one is massive. And as massive as this cave is, I did not get that many diamonds. I got 13, I think. So I'm going to have to leave now. Luckily, it just goes straight out. So now it's on to the next cave. It does seem like underwater is a good place to search for these. And look at this. This village has an igloo in the middle of it. And it does have a staircase. I might as well cure the villager, because why not? But now I can get some rest and continue the search for more diamonds. Here's the first stack of diamonds. Here's the second. No way. These are so rare. The chances of me finding this without a map is, like, so low. And you know what? I can't really pass up this opportunity. So I'm going to head inside and hope to find some good stuff. I don't really know what chests have good stuff and what chests don't, because I don't really go into these much, but we'll see. And this looks like the allay room. There's a vindicator right here. But yeah, look at this. There's allays in here, right? Yeah, here they are. I'm gonna let them out, I guess. I'm not gonna take any home with me. I don't think that one has a creeper in it. But I'm not gonna take any home with me because it's a long trip and I don't really want to have to deal with that. I'm pretty sure the second level is better than the first one, but I do know there's a chest over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this kind of chest can actually have notch apples in it, but this one clearly does not. So I think that's just about all for the first floor after this chest. And honestly, this is actually another place I could die because these places are pretty dangerous if you spawn a lot of Vexes by accident. Okay, yeah, this is where you have to be careful. Vexes do a lot of damage, and I don't really need the totems, but I do want to kill all the Vexes because they're annoying. And I guess I might as well take the totem. The Vexes aren't too bad once you know how to deal with them. You basically just want to take out the evoker as fast as possible. Is this a secret room? I'm pretty sure. Okay, nope, it's not. Whoa, okay. There's so many of these guys here. They were all just waiting for me at the other side of that wall. Okay, I need to be a bit careful here. Don't really want to use a totem, but that is all of the second floor, I'm pretty sure. The third floor is the part with the most evokers, and apparently the most creepers as well. But I'm pretty sure that's everybody in here. So I got 40 emeralds from that, not too good, but not too bad. And nothing else is really useful here to me, so I can continue the search for diamonds. And again, double gold armor skeletons, and they're guarding diamonds. Honestly, I thought this was rare. And now I have over 3 stacks of diamonds. I could try getting a 4th stack, but I don't really want to. However, I do see some more diamonds around, so I'll get those. Oh, no way. That's so rare. I was wondering when I would get one from one of these chests. I guess that is notch apple number 7, I think. And I also did get 17 more diamonds, so I'm going to leave now, so I can build a portal. And it looks like I've been here before. It's so funny, you just come in random places in the nether and you find another portal. I wonder what this was for. Probably the same thing as that one that I just made. Yeah, I think I was just doing this to get notch apples probably in some episode. But it is pretty cool to find one of those. And now I'm back home, so let's see how many blocks of diamond I get. 23. Well, you know what? It's a start. I'm pretty sure I need like 2.5 stacks for the entire thing. And it turns out I already had 13 diamond blocks here, so I've done more than I thought I have. But now you really can see it coming together. And the netherite beacon, we're just not going to talk about that. Yeah, I think that's the best way to go about it. But I can put all the iron from the beacon in here. And don't worry guys, I will finish the netherite beacon eventually if I make more episodes. But I'm not sure I'm going to. If you want me to continue this series and not start brand new, tell me in the comments below. Also, like and subscribe if you want, because it really helps me know what kind of content you like, and it helps YouTube recommend the videos to more people. But you know, after all that time, how well is the iron farm doing? I think that's a question on everybody's mind. At least it's a question on my mind. Well, let's see. Alright, first one is full. Second one is also full. The third one is full. And the fourth one is also full. Do we have... Oh my goodness, there's a big overflow as well. Okay, I think I need to expand this now. Honestly, this farm is too fast for me. I think I need a way to turn it off or something. If I just grab some wood, then I can make hoppers and chests, and this should be plenty. There's no way the farm will overfill this collection system anytime soon. But I am going to have to move this down quite a bit. It's a good thing I built this farm so high off the ground, because the collection system is gonna... Well, soon it's gonna be on the ground. And there we go, this is the collection system now. It should be big enough, I think. But I do want to make an on-off switch for this. I think if I just make it so that there's a lever that keeps that redstone torch off at all times, I think that should make it so that he just gets stuck right here and it acts as a single iron farm, basically. But actually, every single one of these pods is basically 4 iron farms, so it'll just be the power of 4 iron farms instead of, 20. It should be right here that I have to place it, and I just flick that lever on, and that'll automatically keep that turned off. Hopefully that works. You should stop right there, and instead of it turning back on, it should just stay off, hopefully. Yeah, that does seem to work, but I think that I need to remove this glass right here. Yeah, so that they actually wake up. Otherwise, they don't wake up, and this is actually acting like 3 iron farms right here, if that glass was there, so I needed to remove that. But yeah, now this should work, and it should be basically an on-off switch, because I don't think they'll spawn golems very much. But for now, I am going to leave the farm turned on, so I just have to flick that lever, and it should turn on. It should work. Yep, there it goes. So that should turn the farm back on for now. So that is an on-off switch done. Honestly, this is probably the most amount of things I've gotten done in one episode since 200 days. And it might be even more than I did in 200 days. Because this is definitely the largest farm I've ever made. I mean, this took 60 villagers. That's a lot. And how many extra are over here now? Oh my goodness. I think I need to do something about this. I think that's the next thing I'll do. I'll maybe make a bridge or something going all the way to the village over there. Because if there are enough villagers, they should like automatically go that way. And I know this is going to take a lot of blocks. Hopefully this is going to be enough. I might need to get more, but that's no big deal. I have tons more in my chest. And I have already run out of stone. It's going to take a lot. Also, this is a very temporary solution. I'm probably going to make a different way to get to the village in a later episode. Maybe I'll make it so that they fall down into a thing underground, and then they have to go across. It also doesn't look very good with it just sitting in the air like this. So I'm definitely going to have to change it later. And now I'm building out the last wall. This is just to make sure they can't get out. And I'm going to open this because they shouldn't go faster than me. It should take a long time before they even get this far. And that is the bridge done. I do need to put water at the bottom, so let's just go down there real quick. But there's going to be water right here, and there's going to be slabs going like this. With the water in the middle. And they should fall into the water. If they don't, well, they'll definitely survive the fall. It's not a very long fall if they don't hit the water. But I do need to get a trapdoor on the top, so I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to make these 2 blocks into cobbled deep slate. And I'm going to put a trapdoor here. They think that's a full block, so they'll just walk off. I don't know for sure if they'll actually end up following this. I hope they will. If they don't, I'll just make it so that there's ice and water, and then they automatically get pushed that way. And at the end of the last episode, I made this house for the villagers right here. And I think I'm going to build another one this episode. So I'm going to need a lot of deep slate. And I think I want to put it right next to this one right here. But I'm going to need to fill this in. And now it is completely filled in. And I might as well do this right here too. And I think I want this one to be more focused on height. So I'm going to grab some wood and start building. Wait, what? Did I just find a glitch for no fall damage? Has nobody ever found that glitch before? Or am I the only one? But I think that is just about how I want it to be. Alright, it doesn't look good so far, but trust me, it will. At least I hope it will. I think I might add supports right here. Are you kidding me? Gave me a heart attack. Wait. Is that a skeleton horse? I haven't had one of these happen yet, so this is exciting. And they're killing the skeleton horses. Stop, I want skeleton horses. I think I'm going to take one of these back to my base. But I need a saddle, so I'm gonna have to get one of those. But for now, they should be fine, I think. Honestly, now that I'm looking at this, it looks kind of terrible. I think I might just tear it down and try again. Honestly, it's really difficult to get something like this to look right. But one last thing I'm going to try is adding leaves to it to make it look a bit more natural. And I do kind of think it's helping. I want it to look overgrown and stuff, but I'm definitely going to need more leaves. And I think now it looks very overgrown. It might be a bit too much, but we'll see when it's actually done. However, I only have 3 more firework rockets, so I'm going to have to get some more gunpowder. Before I actually commit to AFKing here, do I actually have any gunpowder in these chests? No, I don't. So I'm going to have to AFK here longer. But don't worry, I will finish the build before day 600, but I do have to take a break here for a little bit. And I've been here for a little while, so I'm just going to grab the gunpowder. And I don't think I'm going to use this up anytime soon, at least I hope I don't. But now I can make fireworks and fly over to get back to work. And I've run out of wood, so I'm going to have to go get more. And while I'm over here, I might as well see how the iron farm is doing. And all these chests are completely full. This one is still filtering through. So it's definitely still working well. Also, just to be safe, I'm going to put blocks here so that nothing can kill me. And I have plenty of wood in here now, so I can finish up the roof. And finally, I think it is just about done. I do want to add some torches here and there, I think. But yeah, now with those torches there, it should be completely done. It's definitely not my favorite build. I think it just looks kind of odd. Especially because it starts out really small and it gets larger as it goes up to the top. But it's supposed to be an old, overgrown bell tower. And I think I might get some mossy cobblestone and put that in there as well, just for a bit of texturing. And now I do want to get the skeleton horse to my house. But I'm going to need a saddle, so I'm going to go to the raid farm, and I might have some in there. I don't have any in the chest, but I did leave a raid going, so I can get some. Okay, maybe not. I just got Hero of the Village, and I didn't get Bad Omen. So I'm going to have to go all the way to the Pillager Outpost, kill the raid captain, and use the raid farm until I get a saddle. And I actually got one first try, which does not happen very often. So I'm going to put a saddle on the skeleton horse, and I'm going to have to mine out this doorway so that he can get in. And I'm going to bring him upstairs, and he can stay right there. I'm probably going to get a lead, and I can attach him up to this fence post right here. Hopefully he doesn't, like, jump down there or something. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to bring him all the way across here. So he's actually too big to be able to go through here, so he can stay right there. He won't go anywhere or get hurt or anything, so I guess he'll be there for the rest of his life, probably. Unless I decide to make a stable or something, which I might do. It's not a bad idea. And now I guess I should see how far the villagers have come across the bridge. Okay, you know what? I don't even think they've moved at all. Yeah, this is just not going to work, clearly. So I guess this is kind of a lost cause. And I have 3 other side discs in here, and I think I'm going to put them in this room. I just don't know exactly where I'm going to put them. I guess that kind of works. Yeah, I think I like that. I've been hearing a ton of sounds of monsters under here, and I'm pretty sure there's a cave over here that I blocked off at some point. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of them. They've all picked up items so they don't despawn. Oh my goodness. There's more in there than I thought. They all have eggs. I think that's all of them. It's because this chicken is down here and it just lays eggs and then they pick them all up and don't despawn. Also, it's kind of funny, there's all this gravel and dirt here from Enderman. Also, I found the skeleton horse, so I'm going to put him in with the other one. And you know, after all this time, I still do not have a trident. This seems like the kind of place to find one. But I think I kind of want one that's deeper. And this guy has a trident right here. Alright, will I get lucky? And yes, I got one! First try! Well, first try today at least. Honestly, I've been trying to get one of these for so long. So I'm going to get Unbreaking, as well as Mending, and put them on the Trident. And I am going to want Channeling and Loyalty, but they're a bit less common, so it might take a while. And after all this time, I'm going to let these villagers out. Actually, that's not true. I'm just going to let one out. And I'm going to get Loyalty or Channeling from him, and then I'm going to put him in with the other villagers. Hopefully it won't take too long. I know they're not very common, especially Loyalty. Oh, I just got Channeling super quickly. Alright, I'm going to buy that. Now he's in with the other villagers, and I do want to try to get Loyalty from a villager, so I'm going to bring out another villager, but I'm guessing that Loyalty is going to take me a lot longer, and I haven't gotten it. I want to keep trying, but the sun has set, so that was 600 days in hardcore Minecraft.